Right, there was somebody at the door, and we've seen them, had a little chat, and I've now got the bottom off and I've got the top off. So let's put glasses back on. I've got the telly on, so I think I'll just turn the TV off and we'll get on with this again. Now, one problem is the HDMI, which is, let's just close this down gently. HDMI is there, and the other problem is the audio output, which is there. So what I want to try and do now is to lift the PCB a bit. Goodness me, what's that? Quite a big lump of copper, must be a heatsink. I want to try and lift the PCB if I can, in order to get to the jacks and sockets, because whilst even though I've got the top off here, you can't actually get down to see where the fault is on the jack socket, and there's metal there by the above the HDMI socket. So I want to be able to lift this up. If I can just lift this corner gently, I might be able to get a little bit more access to it. So let's just take a few screws out, and this circuit board in the corner here appears to be separate from this one. So I might be able to leave that circuit, if I just turn that up, I might be able to leave this piece in place and just remove this piece to get access to the two connectors that I need to. So there's 3 screws obvious. That one, that was very loose. Look at that, they're the same kind of screws. That was quite loose as well. Same kind of screws as in the other, as the ones we've just taken out. Put those there. Let's see what happens now. It's kind of moving. That's interesting. It looks as though there's places for screws all the way around here. Oh no, they're not. But only those 3 were fitted. One there. It looks like screw sockets, but screw holes, but they're not marked as such. Here we got 1, 2, 3. And it's not actually moving sufficiently, so maybe, oh wait a minute, it looks like a header. There we go, there's a header on the other side fixing it to that circuit board. There's a header there, perhaps there's another one here. Down the side there. Yeah, there's another one there. There's another one just there. One just there, another one just there. There we go. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So now, let's just pull that connector out. Come on, out you come. That's it, that circuit board is now separate. So, now we can see, that's your wireless LAN board, goes in there. Right, okay. Okay, so here we can see what's wrong with this jack. That's the output jack. The last time I had this apart, all I needed to do was to push that part back in place, and all of a sudden it started working. So, and I saw that by looking at this one. That's down there and that's down there. So this time I'm just going to try a little jack in there and see that it feels good. Put my finger behind it to stop it coming out again. There. That feels nice, just like that one. So I'm going to assume that that's done that. And to stop that pushing out through again when people get too heavy-handed with it, I'm going to put some silicone behind it. So let's get some silicone. This is circuit board silicone sealant, which is used for sealing things up. I might have to just, yeah, just got to attend to it by pushing the middle through and refreshing it because it goes hard inside there. That's it. Get a tissue. Take that away. Take that out of there. Clean that up. And put that back on. Oh, and then squeeze some out. There it is. Just put some down there. And some there. Let's take the screwdriver and push it around the corner and down to the circuit board. Just basically making sure that there's a little bit of support behind the jack, and then because I can, while I've got it apart, I might as well do a little bit on this one, and that'll prevent the same thing happening with that one. Now let's just pop that in. Oops. Clean this off. Little screw that I put in there. I'm not quite sure why I put it in there because it didn't do anything. Let's just pop that in there. Now I'll look at the HDMI, which is that one there. Interesting. Let's get the old magnifying loupe. See if we can see. Let's turn that down a bit. Let's have a little look. Let's see what goes on inside there. Can't actually see anything. Sticky stuff and things. Yeah, that's the HDMI. Right. So look inside the socket. I'm just looking to see if I can see anything obvious. Not on that side. No, not on that side. It all looks good. I wonder what it could be. There's no point in trying to go resoldering anything because it's way too tiny. It's just been made on an automated thing and it's a multi-layer board. it up to the light. Yeah, it's a multi-layer board. I'm not quite sure I can do anything with that. Which is a bit of a shame. Let's put it on pause while I think about it.